Bucks, I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Allie.
Welcome back to another Buccaneer broadcast.
Today we have some great segments for you guys, but first let's talk about Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman 2 is coming out 6 weeks earlier than expected.
The expected date was mid-December in 2019.
But now the date is November 1st, 2019.
Since the film was pushed up, it's no longer competition for Star Wars Episode 9.
Now to sports with Britton and Braden.
Hey Bucks, I'm Braden Goldsmith.
And I'm Brent Martin with This Week Sports. This Thanksgiving, the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers play at the AT&T Stadium at 3:30 p.m. It is a tradition for the Dallas Cowboys to host a game and to play on Thanksgiving Day.
This is a game you should definitely not miss. Also on Thanksgiving, the New York Giants play the Washington Redskins at 7:30 p.m. and the Minnesota Vikings play the Detroit Lions at 11:30 a.m. The Lions also have a tradition of hosting a game on Thanksgiving Day. For college, Ole Miss and Mississippi State play at 7:30 p.m.
Now for some history of the NFL Thanksgiving games. Watching football on Thanksgiving might seem like a modern tradition, but Americans have been taking to the gridiron on Turkey Day since the 19th century. President Abraham Lincoln first declared Thanksgiving a national holiday in 1863, and the earliest Thanksgiving football game began only a few years later. Yale and Princeton first played on Thanksgiving 1876, during a time when football was still evolving from rugby hybrid into a sport we know today. And the holiday later became the traditional for the Collegiate Football Association championship game.
The Universities of Michigan and Chicago also built a famous rivalry, and by the late 1890s, thousands of football games were taking place each Thanksgiving. Some of these traditional matchups still continue to this day. For example, the Massachusetts High School Boston Latin and the English High School of Boston have faced off on Turkey Day every year since 1887.
When professional football leagues first caught on around the turn of the century, they immediately adapt the Thanksgiving Day tradition. Many save the holidays for their title games or other big matchups. But when the National Football League was founded in 1920, it began hosting as many as 6 Thanksgiving contests each year.
Today, the NFL holds 3 Thanksgiving games each in November, 2 of which always feature the Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys. The Lions have been a fixture of Turkey Day ever since 1934, when owner George A. Richards set up a holiday game as a way of drawing attention to his fledgling franchise, which was often overshadowed by the Detroit Tigers. Richards was also a radio station owner, and he used his industry contacts to ensure the first game was broadcast on 94 stations nationwide.
The Lions lost the matchup to the Chicago Bears, but the Thanksgiving tradition stuck. Dallas General Manager Tex Schramm followed a similar script in 1966 when he secured an annual holiday game for the Cowboys. The move was once again proved a huge success, and the Lions and Cowboys have since become much of a Thanksgiving tradition as pumpkin pie and stuffing.
That's it for this week's sports. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bucks, did you know that 1 in every 4 children living in Wake Travis don't have enough to eat at home? That's in our community, so let's get in the mood to donate some food. Black, silver, and white teams fill the boxes in the living rooms, and you could be the winner of a PJ, hat, or make Mr. Payne wear a clown costume all day. The students who bring the most donations have the opportunity to win. Be a teacher for the whole day. King or queen of the lunchroom, skip to the front of the line for the entire month of December. King or queen of the announcements, yes. You could be the voice we hear on the afternoon announcements. You can also donate your change at lunch. So break out those piggy banks and vote for the winner you should receive. Vote for what the winner should receive. The more cha-ching you load in the bucket, the more votes you get. Wink, wink. Here are some ideas. Canned fruit, canned vegetables, canned or dried beans and peas, canned soup, chili stew, hamburger helper, macaroni and cheese, pasta boxes or bags, rice boxes or bags, low sugar cereals and oatmeal, peanut butter and jelly, canned meats, tuna, chicken, salmon, fruit juice, canned plastic or boxes. Grocery gift cards are always welcome.
Now to history of Thanksgiving.
Hey Bucks, welcome back to History of the Week. Today we are going to tell you the history of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving started in 1621 to celebrate peace between the Plymouth colonists and the Wampanoag Indians. This peace treaty ended in becoming the first Thanksgiving ever. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln declared Thanksgiving a national holiday celebrated the last Thursday of November. Thanksgiving is a time for family and friends to come together to feast and celebrate the good times that brought them together.
That was great, guys.
Attention 8th graders, there is still room and time to sign up for the Eastern Seaboard trip in June. We will visit Boston, New York City, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. If you are interested and have not yet signed up, see Miss Abbott in room 852 or email her. There are also signs in the 8th grade house that has a QR code to take you to a website that tells you more. Don't miss out on this incredible adventure with our friends.
Night of the week, where we pick a random topic every week.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Alright, ready? On the count of 8. 1, 2, 3. Many lots of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So many lots of butter, put it in my bitter batter.
You ready to win, guys?
No!
You ready to win, Wyatt?
Wyatt, are you ready to do absolutely nothing? I'm ready. Me?
You sure you're ready?
I'm ready!
Let's go! You ready, Natalia?
Oh yeah!
You ready, Elena?
Are you ready, Summer?
Ready, Summer?
Okay, so we're here. See, and we've got some people about to go on the ride. So it's a lot of fun. We've been to a ton of different shops. It's pretty cool.
What?
Ta-da!
That's
It takes
our
a lot of energy just to get the map out.
Hey guys, we're in our group trying to find the dolphin. We found people. Awesome.
This like 3 times.
Kennedy finally found her happy place. I'm not vegetarian anymore.
The joust.
Yeah, guys, she's actually a vegetarian. Like she could have. Something.
Started talking to the guy at the.
What do you think?
When depression sets in.
Hey, I'll give you a bite of this. Give me a bite of that.
Slick back.
Bargaining. How you bargain with Kennedy. Yes. So good.
We are in costume, and everyone is getting dressed, and we're about to go on stage.
Are you nervous?
No,
Do you have all your lines down?
no. I don't know. Hopefully, I got them, but.
Do a spin for us. Cute. Kais, are you nervous?
Sure.
Do you have all your lines memorized?
Sure.
Do a spin for us.
Sassy.
Is anyone nervous?
No. I just want to get out of here. Okay, so we're at competition, and I bought the store. Really cute. So, tell you if we win or not. Just not vlog life. You know. Vlog life. Yep. So, let's wait and see, Dora. Wait, what do you want me to tell them?
I don't have much, but I have some. I don't have any on my face, just my hands.
Sparkle. Do not put that on. Let's get boomerangs.
Madam, good evening to your ladyship. Yes, it doth shine. That's nice. What now? How canst thou return so soon? Return so soon? Rather approach too late. She's like, yes. At the restaurant.
Or you want like that? Those are okay. It is currently, what is the time? 7:05. We're almost at school. I just took a very long nap. I'm ready to end off the night. What about you? Just had a really so great singing. Coburn Presley. And Should be fun.
Thanks for that fun vlog from the Renaissance Festival.
Did you know that the volleyball season was over? Here's the highlights of the season. Thanks for those highlights. Now to Nick with Thanksgiving movies.
Hi, I'm Nick. We start out with the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Charlie Brown is in charge of making Thanksgiving dinner where everyone comes by unexpectedly. He made popcorn, jelly beans, and pretzels for the feast. This movie is age appropriate for everyone and is a great Thanksgiving movie. The next movie is Freebirds. This movie is about two turkeys who travel back in time to stop turkeys from being on the menu, but their plan got deadly. At the end, they swap turkey out for pizza. Next, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks Thanksgiving. Alvin can only get his food when he gets an A on his history final. A lot of crazy things happening in this movie, such as adopting a stray cat, Dave is getting married, and more exciting things. Go see this movie if you have time. It's one of the best.
Thanks for watching, Bucks.
Tune in next week for another great broadcast. Bye!